Bro, I low-key wish I was just retarded. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually low-key wish I was just retarded and I could turn my brain off and I wouldn't have to worry about anything, bro. Like, imagine like coming home from school when I was a kid. I just went home, played video games. I low-key ignored my homework and life was just good. Hop on a dang Skype call with the homies, playing Skyblock, playing Minecraft, playing Roblox, dude. I just didn't have to think about anything, dude. And it's like I just want to be a chud, dude. Like I just want to be a chud. I don't want to have to save for my 401k, bro. I don't want to have to organize my taxes and worry about saving for a house and raising a family, dude. Like it's so much easier to just be a chud, dude. Like I actually get it. I understand. I understand why the chud apocalypse is happening and like people are just, you know, turning their brains off and giving up. But at the same time, like I don't think being retarded is giving up. I think there's a difference because it's like the mind plays tricks on us, bro. Like we will go through life overthinking stuff, comparing our lives to other people's lives. But honestly, if you're just more retarded, you're not overthinking things. You're not thinking about social situations. You're not thinking about awkwardness. You're not thinking about status. You're genuinely so in the present moment that you actually like have a superpower by turning your brain off, bro. Like I'd be reading into Zen Buddhism and stuff, and their whole thing is to stop thinking. And I'm like, what does that even mean? But low key, I think I'm starting to understand it because the mind is so freaking annoying and loud, and I low key understand the desire to just be retarded, dude. Like I was watching Instagram Reels all day, and I saw this 40-year-old dude with ADHD. He low key looked like 20 years old, but he's living in like Korea or some shit. And he has ADHD and he just like hands out papers or something for his part-time job. And I'm like, damn, bro, like low key kill that shit, King, because like I don't know about y'all, but I feel so much pressure to grow up, and I don't know why it's so hard for this generation. Maybe because we grew up with so much internet privilege and stuff, and we grew up like playing games growing up and not really having to worry about stuff. And then the transition into adulthood is just like that. And for some of us, I don't know about y'all, but like I guess like I don't know. I'm more on the ADHD spectrum than the autism spectrum, so I can't just, compartmentalize my emotions or whatever and just lock into something. And so that's why I'm like, dude, I low key wish I was a little more retarded because if I was, I could just be really into trains and like I wouldn't have to worry about life. I could be so into different types of trains, bro, and I wouldn't give a single F about my social anxiety or my future or my status or bringing shame upon my family's name. And it's like, bro, I could just be so invested in like some super niche hobby and like I could be so invested in like what is it called, like that writing, that smut writing or whatever, and like I could be doing no harm to somebody, but I'm so interested in this weird hobby, and it's like no one else really knows about it, but it's like, dang, bro, at least I'm not overthinking my life. And I don't know about y'all, but being 26, low key hard AF because it's the weirdest time of my life. I remember in high school just playing on my DS all day, playing Super Smash Bros, dude. I was too ADHD for Pokemon. Like, I needed more autism spectrum. I needed more of the autism to get onto that. And so it's frustrating not being able to stick with a path, not being able to stick into office work, not being able to stick into like a stable career. And then the mind being so like blah 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 like everywhere is difficult because then I'm like what where am I going, bro? I'm going left, right, up, down, backwards, and it's like of course it's confusing because I don't know like where I'm going in my life. And if there's a stable career path or whatever, I understand why people like that shit because it's like so secure mentally. But I don't know. maybe the overthinking is like I cannot get a part-time job or a job like that feels dead end, but low key it's like so easy where I don't have to like really think. I can low key like be retarded, and I mean this in the best way possible. I'm not bashing these jobs. It's like a part of me low key is though, a part of me judges it, and so it's like it's stopping me from just enjoying a chud retarded life. And I like actually mean that in the best way. I I don't know, man. It's weird. It's complicated. I don't know where this judgment comes from. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie. I spent all day just being a freaking chud. I'm here in Japan. I spent the whole day being a chud. I literally scrolled all day. I went to the Family Mart across the street from my hotel. I got just like a bunch of shit and like chips and tea and snacks and like literally did nothing but raw. And low key, it felt so good. Like I don't know. Like low key every once in a while, that shit kind of feels nice. I won't even lie. I actually won't even lie. But it's like damn, bro. Why why this decade is so weird, bro? Why is it so weird? I don't get it. Uh I don't get it. I got some people commenting saying, I'm just privileged basically, and like I agree. I agree. Yes. And I guess these are the problems of being privileged. We all got our own set of problems to deal with. And so I low key wish I was just a little more retarded and I just could accept living a just a simpler life. But I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I'm finna just go to China and fucking train and spend a good chunk of money to train with some monks and see what happens. I'm gonna live out my dream of being Goku. I can be Goku and turn off my brain and punch the air and run a fuck ton and like bash my body up. Because you know what? Why the fuck not? I don't even know what I'm doing on YouTube really. Uh, I don't know anymore, bro. This decade is so bizarre, dude. It's so bizarre. It feels all over the place, but you know what? I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep moving on. And you know what? I know I'm gonna look back on this and be like, damn, what was I on about? But I think it'll be so interesting, bro, to see this shit. Um, but yeah, anyways, y'all, these are some thoughts, type shit. I think we just gotta like lower the brain cells actually. Like an animal in nature, they don't really think. They don't think, they aren't traumatized really. They just kind of like go about their lives. And maybe that's the secret. We just go about our lives. We just turn off our brains like low key turn off our brains. Enjoy some damn trains. Enjoy some, you know, some fan fiction. Enjoy some martial arts. Like to those who get it, you'll get me. My people, we got each other. Anyways, I don't know what else to talk about. That's really it. I'm here in Japan. I really was hoping to be more put together and make, excellent content for y'all, but here's just my rambling. To anyone who found this valuable, thank you. I'm gonna not waste any more of y'all's time. Peace.